estamos comemorando meu aniversário. Eu tô fazendo 27.
Como tá sentindo?
Tem pessoas que olham com preconceito por ela ser negra e ele ser branco. É um casal muito diferente e essa diferença toda é que chama muita atenção.
Olha, eu vou falar uma coisa do tempo da minha avó, que já dizia para minha mãe, olha, é bom ter que achar um branco para se casar, que é para melhorar a raça. E isso continua até hoje.
There's a painting called the Redenção de Can. And the painting portrays the actual story of Brazil. So you have a picture of the dark, black-skinned grandmother. She has her hands in the air. Next to her, seated, is her mulata daughter. She obviously had a relationship with a white man, so her daughter is progressively lighter skinned. Next to the mulata daughter is the Portuguese immigrant. He's white. And in the mulata daughter's arms is the white son. So after 2 to 3 generations, the blackness of the family has completely disappeared. And so the black grandmother is giving thanks to God, like, thank you for moving this black stain from my family.
Que a minha família, eu falei, daqui uns anos, não vai ter mais ninguém negro. Porque eles estão casando com branco.
Eu queria muito, muito, muito que você me desse a honra de em breve, casar comigo.
Se as pessoas se amam, se elas têm a vontade de estarem juntos, não precisa ser branco com branco, preto com preto, ou índio com índio, não precisa. Amor não escolhe a cor, entendeu?
Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS and all you brothers in the four corners of the earth. I'm preaching and teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Waharaka Akwadash. To your brothers, the confusion of faces among all nations, Israelites, so-called Latinos, the natives, and the so-called Negroes. Alright, they are the chosen people of the Most High, the God of the Bible. They are the children of Israel. They are the true Israelites. Alright. The name of this lesson is Our People Hate Themselves. You know, and what you see in the video is all scriptural. It's all prophecy that our people, you know, went through. And that's one of the courses in Deuteronomy 28. Let me get that. Slovakia. Yeah, Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. And we know that the book of Deuteronomy was given to the Israelites. Alright? And the Israelites today are the so-called Latino, the natives, and the so-called Negro, scattered among every nation. And in Brazil is where most of our people are. Alright? Millions and millions of slaves were shipped to Brazil. Alright, this is Deuteronomy 28, verse 50. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and that's the name of our God, the God of Israel, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. One of the courses is this. Deuteronomy 28 verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, the Israelite woman, the Latino woman, the Judite woman, which is the Negro woman, the West Indian woman, so-called, and the so-called native woman, the Asian woman, they are the Israelite woman in the old, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. And that's what you saw in that video. Our people, they hate themselves. They hate themselves, and these women, they hate themselves, bro. They bleaching their skin, they putting on all sort of weave, eyelashes, They hate their skin. And the men them is following these women. You see? And when they following these women, what you think? They hate themselves also. And when we on the street, calling back them to their nationality, they scarf. They don't want to be royalty. They don't want to be the sons of the living power and the daughter of the living power. They don't want to be princes and prince and princesses. But we understand this is only for the elect. Alright? According to the scripture, only 1/3 of the nation of Israel will return. Verse 57, and towards a young one that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherein thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. And that's plain, bro. And that's the course, one of the courses our people are suffering today that you saw in that video. They hate themselves. Jump to Ecclesiasticus chapter 14 and verse 5. This is in the Apocrypha. It say, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he do be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. And what is the goods of the nation of Israel? The goods is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord given to us for an heritage. Alright? This knowledge is our true riches. This is Ecclesiasticus 17 verse 11. Besides this, he give them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. And this is this understanding. Alright? And that's this understanding. Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Rich with what? If we in poverty and if we catching hell, what we rich with? We rich with this knowledge, with this understanding. This knowledge is what make us rich. This is the true riches. And this, the law of life. And this Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gift to the entire nation of Israel, so-called Latino, the natives, and the so-called Negroes. You know? So let me jump back to that scripture. Yeah, it said, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good, he shall not take pleasure in his goods. That's why you see all these J's coming up against this truth, because they hate themselves. There is none worse than he that envieth himself. You hate yourself. You're looking at the men, the apostles and the elders and the men them on the street. You know, the men them at GMS and all the other brothers that following the same doctrine through the spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is the body of Yahweh Shai. You envy them. You hate them. You scoff at them. That's like you telling yourself, hey, you ain't shit. What really you talking about? You know, you hate yourself. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. The envious man have a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despise men. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked dried up his soul. Yeah, next precept, quick. Isaiah 52 verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth they shall no more come into thee, the uncircumcised and the unclean. And what was the uncircumcised and the unclean? Uncircumcised and the unclean is all these other nations, starting with these Edomites, these so-called white people. You know, these Edomites and all these other nations. You know, the Lord gonna take them away from us. Alright? And that's beginning right now. This doctrine is not for you. This scriptures is not for you. The Lord is doing his separation right now. It says, shake thyself from the dust, arise, and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bonds of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. And only 1/3 will do that. 2/3 will cleave on to this man and his system, and they will die. For thus said the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. You know, that's the elect gonna be redeemed without money. Let me get this last precept. Oh, shucks. Slovakia. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 32. Can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bride or attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You know, so our people are trimming their ways to seek love. You know, they hate themselves. I hope this video was edifying to the elect, to the spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, the awful elect, should I say, you know. Shalom to y'all brothers, y'all stay strong. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakah Kodash, we almost so.